I am Dr. S.J.CTNC-DR.S.ANJALMOSE from St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. Now we will discuss about the projection of fuzzy relations. Projection of fuzzy relations. Now first of all, we define the first projections. We define the first projection. Will service fuzzy R of x equal union y. Will service fuzzy R of x comma y. This is first projection. Now we define the second projection. Now we define the second projection. Second projection will service fuzzy R of x equal union suffix x will service fuzzy R of x comma y. Now the second projection of the first projection is called global projection. The second projection of the first projection will be called global projection. Now we define the global projection. It will be denoted as H of R. Therefore, the H of R equal union y and union x of mu suffix fuzzy R of x comma y, or union x or union y mu suffix fuzzy R of x comma y. Now the global projection. The value of global projection H of R equal to 1, it will be called as normal. It will be called normal. Suppose the H of R is less than 1. The global projection of the fuzzy relation R is less than 1. It will be called subnormal. Now the first projection will be defined as mu suffix fuzzy R of x equal to union suffix y, mu suffix R of x comma y. And the second projection, similarly the second projection will be defined as mu suffix fuzzy R of x equal union x, mu suffix fuzzy R of x comma y. Then the second projection of the first projection will be called global projection. Now the global projection defined as H of R is union y and union x, mu suffix R of x comma y, or in the interchanging the variable x and y, union x and union y of mu suffix R of x comma y. Now the value of H of R or the global projection of H of R is 1. It will be called as normal, and if the value of global projection H of R is less than 1, it will be called the subnormal. For example, y1, y2, y3, y4, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6. Now will taken as some values 0.1, 0.2, 1, 0.3. 0.6, 0.8, 0, 0.1, 0, 1, 0.3, 0.6. Next 0.8, 0.1, 1, 0. Next 0.9, 0.7, 0, 0.5. Next 0.9, 0, 0.3, 0.7. Now the first projection definition, limits of x r of x equal to union y. Union means maximum of limits of x r of x comma y. Now the first projection, of the relation r equal to v plus r of x comma y, that is maximum of, therefore x comma y, the maximum 0.1, maximum of 0.1, comma 0.2 and 0.1 and 0.3 is 1. Next x comma y, maximum of 0.6, 0.8, 0, 0.1, that is 0.8. Next, maximum of 0, 1, 0.3, 0.6, that is maximum 1. Next, maximum of 0.8, 0.1, 1, 0, that is 1. Next, the maximum of 0.9, 0.7, 0, 0.5, that is 0.9. Then last one, the maximum of 0.9, 0, 0.3, 0.7, that is 0.9. Next, second projection. The second projection of the Fuzzy relation R is Fuzzy R of x comma y. That is x comma y. The maximum of 0.1, 0.6, 0, 0.8, 0.9, 0.9. That is maximum 0.9. Next, the maximum of 0.2, 0.8, 1, 0.1, 0.7, 0. That is maximum 1. Next, the maximum of 1, 0, 0.3, 1, 0, 0.3. That is maximum 1. Next, the maximum of 0.3, 0.1, 0.6, 0, 0.5, 0.7. That is the maximum 0.7. Now, the global projection, the second projection of the first projection. Therefore, the second projection of the first projection is the maximum 1, and the first projection maximum 1, that is 1. This is H of R or global projection. Now, the global projection value is 1, that is the relation R is normal. Suppose this value, the less than 1, then the relation R is, it will be called subnormal. First, now we will revise. The first projection is the definition of limits of R of x equal this, and the second projection limits of R of x equal to union x, limits of R of x comma y. Then the second projection of the first projection will be called global projection. The global projection is defined as H of R equal to union y, union x of limits of R of x comma y, or union x under union y of limits of R of x comma y. Then the value of global projection H of R is 1. It will be called normal. Suppose the value less than 1, global projection of H of R is less than 1, it will be subnormal. This is example. The first projection x comma y union x union y. Therefore, x comma y, the row wise the maximum values 1, then the maximum value 0.8, then the maximum value 1, the maximum value 1, the maximum value 0.9, the maximum value 0.9. Next is second projection, the column wise, the maximum value 0.9, then the maximum value 1, then the maximum value 1, the maximum value 0.7. And the global projection, second projection of the first projection. Therefore, the second projection of values, the maximum of 0.9, 1, 1, 0.7 is 1. And the first projection of the maximum values 1, 0.8, 1, 1, 0.9, 0.9, that is 1. Therefore, the second projection of the first projection is 1. Then the projection values, global projection values 1, then it will be called normal. Suppose the values less than 1, this then the projection of R is subnormal. Okay, thank you.